guys? My name is Patricia. Thank you so much for joining me today. If this is the first time you're joining me, what's up? Glad to have you. Don't forget to subscribe and also like this video while you're at it. Again, like I said, my name is Patricia and I'm so glad you decided to join me. Today we're going to talk about journaling, and I'll give you guys a little peek into my journal. So this past weekend I posted on Instagram that I was writing in my journal, and the reason why, first of all, let's just say this. I think everyone should keep a journal. Everyone should keep a journal. I've always kept a journal ever since I was a kid. You know, or we used to call it a diary, right? A diary. It would say something like, "Dear diary, today my day was this and this and that." And I don't think I realized the magnitude of it at the time. I didn't realize how powerful it was and how much of a therapy it was to sort of see your feelings and your thoughts and the events of the day on paper. And it has followed me into my adulthood, and now my journaling has changed a lot from, you know, dear journal or dear diary, which sometimes I still do, but really just seeing my thoughts on paper. So it's such a powerful thing, and I really would recommend that everyone do it. So the journal that I have right now is just really cute. I really like it. Very simple, no frills or anything like that. It's like this golden blush. It's golden blush color, and it says "Be Still" on it. You guys know that stillness or be still has been a little bit of a mantra for me, and just a focus, stillness and appreciating the present. And also what that means in terms of having faith that I don't need to work. I don't mean like, oh, I don't have to work for things that I want, but I don't have to fight through life, if that makes sense. I don't have to fight through life. I can flow through life, and a lot of that is remaining open, right? And remaining still and surrendered to God's sovereignty, right? And so that's really where I am right now. Belief and believing is something else that I'm working on, and is really dear to me, changing my belief system, right? I think my belief system as a whole is going through a lot right now. I talked about this in the past, how your parents shape your worldview, right? Or whoever raised you shapes your worldview. And as you grow older, right, you encounter different people, different cultures, different races. You are educated by the school system and then by life experience, right? You learn things along the way that sort of begin to reshape your worldview. And that's what's going on with me right now, especially spiritually, because though I've incorporated what I've been given, I've also added to you know, what I currently have right now by research and experience, right? And sort of seeing things from a different perspective. Like I said in my, Set Your Intentions video, I said that to me, spirituality is not as linear as we try to make it seem, right? It's not as linear. It's not as cut and dry as we like to make it seem. And so what I've learned is, and what I've implemented in my personal life, are tools that not only serve me, because I think a lot of times we like to separate emotions and spirituality, and I feel like they're really very closely linked. The work that we do here is emotional, mental, and spiritual work. I really feel like these three things work hand in hand. And so journaling really helps to feed that part of you, right? It helps to feed your spirit, and it gives sort of a outlet, right? To sort of pour out, because that's necessary. That's definitely needed. And in a world where, and I think it's in a way always been like this, where we're afraid to share with other people, which I think is dangerous, right? Because I think there is power in accountability, and also power in community, right? But because a lot of us lack that, I think journaling shouldn't replace it, but definitely helps to feed that part of you that needs to let what's on your heart go, to release that, right? And there are plenty of healthy ways to do this. Journaling is not the only way. I think hobbies are another good way to do this, right? To pour yourself in things that you like to do, to treat yourself, self-care. I even did a whole video on self-care. But I think journaling really helps to feed the spirit. And if you're interested in growing spiritually, emotionally, and really opening yourself up to your potential, I think journaling is definitely a good way to do that, right? I've talked about journaling in terms of setting your intentions, getting that down on paper. We talked about gratitude in a video I think I entitled "The First Thing You Should Do Every Morning." If you missed that video, I think you should watch it. And in that video, I did mention keeping a gratitude journal. That's another way you can use journaling. How many of you guys actually keep a journal and write in it? I really want to know how many of you guys do that. And if you guys don't, let me know, right? And then I'm going to keep you accountable that that's something that you definitely should do. Now, not everybody got the time to write in. I don't even write in my journal every day, right? But I definitely write in my journal a few times a week. Definitely when I'm going through something emotionally and wrestling a little bit, I feel a little bit what I like to call blockage, right, in me. And then I know, okay, it's time to get some of these feelings out on paper, so I can figure out what is it that I'm going through right now. So yeah, like I said, this is my journal right here. I think it's cute, right? Get something that's cute that you like, that sort of just sticks out to you. I think I'd mentioned in one of my other videos how I was really drawn to a text, right? Psalms 46 verse 10, "Be still and know that I am God," which came to me while I was reading Stillness Speaks by Eckhart Tolle, and really it started to become sort of this affirmation, right? And this concept that I was seeing everywhere. And I knew that I had to make it a focus in my life. So when I saw this journal sitting in Marshall's, I knew this was the one for me, right? Very, very simple. So I actually want to share with you guys an entry from my journal. And this was from January 3rd. It's the new year, guys. And I hope by this time you've set your intentions for the new year. I've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think there are 8, 9 that I've written down. And I hope you've gotten around to set your intentions. So this excerpt that I want to share with you guys is called "My Biggest Dreams." And I don't always title them. Most of the time I don't. Sometimes I just start off with a date and then start writing. But some of the times I do. And so this one's called "My Biggest Dreams." So I just want to share a little bit of it with you guys. So yeah, it's called "My Biggest Dreams." My biggest dreams scare me. They're too big, too grand, too big to be real. Too big to come to pass, but it isn't. It isn't too big or too crazy. It's possible. As a kid, my imagination was endless. Dad often told me that I could be anything, and I believed him. At some point, I lost it though. I no longer believed. Now I need to relearn to believe. Like an innocent child who has never faced the harsh realities of life, I want to believe so hard that it feels like it's real, like it's here, like it's already done. This year, I want to take belief and faith to a whole new level. They say miracles happen when you believe. This year, I want miracles. Miracles will happen this year. So that is an entry from my journal. If you don't mind, those of you guys who keep a journal, why don't you share? Let's do that. Why don't you guys share something, whether it's a paragraph, a sentence, an intention, or even something from your gratitude journal that you guys keep, and share that down in the comment section. I think that'd be very powerful. If you don't feel comfortable doing that though, totally okay. Just let me know, and just let me know that you keep one, and why you keep one, and what a difference that's made in your life. I think it'll encourage those who don't keep journals to do so. So I appreciate you guys watching this video and listening to my little rant here about journals, and for allowing me to share with you a little bit of my own journal. I love you guys so much. Hey, I'm back on Periscope, guys, and I will be scoping tonight. Tonight's Tuesday. You won't see this video till Thursday, though. So I'd love to see you guys over there. I'm on Snapchat, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitter, and I'm on Facebook. Follow me on Facebook because, you know, YouTube's algorithm is funny, right? Some of y'all hit the bell and y'all still say y'all don't see my things. Well, guess what? On Facebook, I post every single video that I post on YouTube on Facebook, right? So you guys can always visit me over there, watch me over there, and of course you get a lot of things that you guys won't see here. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for joining this community. You guys mean you guys mean the world to me. I appreciate it. I really do. I hope you guys are well and in good spirits whenever it is that this video meets you. And I'll see you guys soon. I'll see you guys Sunday with another video. And as always, God bless.